Hey everyone, welcome back to more Lost Isle. And this part's just going to be more exploration. There's actually a lot more stuff we can pick up here. Actually, I can now get that, whatever that scroll was it 260 arrows? Got 260 arrows. I can pick this thing up. Although it doesn't really show up in the inventory anywhere. Basically a spin attack. It's not really that useful, but I guess it's useful for finding a cracked wall so you don't have to waste bombs. Alright, so now there's actually more stuff we can do. You notice this purple tree, that should kind of give you a maybe a little bit of a clue where you should start searching. So somewhere around this area. At least I can hold more arrows now. Okay, now with the candle you can actually burn these little kind of dead trees. So we can take a look up at this area. This is just like one big loop around the inside of this place. And all that just for another single-dose potion. Just save that for later. And there's one other blank space that I haven't explored yet, and that actually is fairly relevant. Just gotta get around to that point. So there's another dead tree right here. And we can kind of scout to the right. And remember that you saw a purple tree, so there should be another Triforce dungeon nearby. convenient I got my bombs back there. Okay, this place is a little more dangerous. Just the enemies you see here. And a few of these little spark things. I think it takes 3 hits to knock out those black bats. So here's Triforce Dungeon 3. This one is another maze type dungeon. Different from the other one. The other one was just actual maze paths. This one, the gimmick is trying to figure out which way to fall down the holes. And there's only one correct path to take, obviously. So you're gonna kind of have to... you may be doing some trial and error, trying to figure out which way to go. See if I can remember which way to go. I think you go in this one first. And this one... And it's not always the one at the end of the path, so mind you. This room, I believe it's this hole. And if you take a wrong turn, what happens is that you're gonna end up in like a dead-end room and just go back to the start. So you're just gonna have to kind of redo the whole puzzle. Okay, this room... Trying to remember what to do with this. Whole bunch of holes in this room. So you have to find the right one to fall in. I think you go into the upper room here first. And... there we go. Okay. Yeah, so you gotta get the switch here to lower the blocks on the lower end there. And again, all the dead-end rooms take you here, and you end up going back to the start. So you just have to retrace your steps. Okay, now, that upper room was for the switch. And then now you're gonna want to go into one of these holes to utilize that, the switch you pushed down. This one, yeah, it takes you to this room. And now that you've already hit the switch, you can go into the next room. And again, it's a matter of a lot of holes to choose from. It's not really obvious at first which one to choose. There we go. And once you finish this, you know, you kind of know the way through this, you'll pick up the free Triforce piece. So it's not very difficult, it's just a matter of which way you go. Now I haven't really shown these whistle warps. I'm not sure the exact order they go in, but they're very convenient. This one's probably the most useful one of the lot, because if you happen to run out of bombs, you can't use the tunnel system, but you can always warp here and go into town to use that tunnel warp, which doesn't require a bomb, assuming you've already opened it up. And it's very close to town, so it gives you a nice place to save. And we're gonna go to this point because there's right by something I can pick up. Okay, this screen. Now you'll notice the 3 tombstones and then these 3 patches of flowers. So you can actually push these. And what you want to do is push the graves onto these flowers. And that actually lights up this crystal. And then you can use the rod to get rid of the crystal there. And we go in here. Luckily I got plenty of arrows to use. So I'll just toss some out just to get rid of those bats faster. Alright, let's see what's at the end of this cave. Oh, so here's another one of those, like, you push the switch, and then now you finally get to see what it's used for. And this takes you right to this heart piece. You might have seen before, but you didn't know how to reach it. An easy way to get out of there. And there's still a lot more we can explore. So, I don't know if I should do it in this part or the next part. Although this part is kind of short right now. Only have like 14 minutes. Haven't really done much except basically a Triforce dungeon. It's really all I've done in this part. So might as well get a little bit more stuff done. Alright, we can actually head up into this area now. I think I just got that heart piece the other time. Really all I could have done in my first pass. But now that we have the candle, we can actually burn this thing. And now we can do some more scouting in this area. I actually can use these magic jars now. Basically, those jumping frogs I would think are the typical tech types. I think there's something up here, but you won't be able to do that for quite a long time. Just keep a mental note of this. I think you can burn this blue tree. Yeah, I can't even cross that yet. So we'll just keep doing some scouting. This is just a quick way back, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna keep going through this into the Galadriel Canyon. More rather odd names for these places. Alright. See what else we can scout in this area. Again, not a bad idea to use arrows. You know, these frogs are kind of difficult to hit because they jump so much. And a free piece of heart. Might as well pick that up. Which way do we want to explore first? This area I don't think I can do anything about yet. I don't think I can do that until much later, actually. There's a warp point right there. See if I can get to that. Here's basically a heavier boulder. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that for a while. I'm not really sure which way I'm going, but you know, as long as I'm not a dead end yet. Another one of these little statues. And whatever that's supposed to mean. Well, that maybe explains why this whole place is deserted. Except for a bunch of enemies, a bunch of... But there's like no like inhabitants, no people here. Actually reach these stairs. Way into this corner. just start in a bad position here. I guess we'll see what's in this cave. Kind of hard to get to that hand there. Barely can swipe at it. Well, it looks like there's something here. Looks like I at least can access it because I think it just needs a candle to reach. I'll keep going. At least there's something more to explore here. Ooh, yes, this is a good thing to pick up. Galathril sword. Basically, this is a white sword. You want to put it that way. Ooh, that is good to pick that up. Huge, you get a sword upgrade. Exploration paying off here. I can take out these little yellow guys in one hit now. More convenient. Probably save arrows as well, because now my sword is as strong as as arrows. See what else there is to scout in this area. I don't think I went up this way yet. There's a cave here. I can take a look in this one. Actually, this one, if I remember, this is a super long cave. I might show this off later on, but maybe not now. Because I think it takes a really long time to get through this cave, and you don't really get anything worth it at the end. I actually want to finish scouting around this place. I might show it off later, like how long this cave is. Because it really takes a while to get through here. I think there's something I can pick up in here, and I actually do want to at least get that much. Wherever that might be. guess it only takes half as many hits to take out those hands now. And I think that's the... I don't even know which way I'm going now. I think it's that chest I want to reach. Ah, there we go. So this item here is, well, it looks like a fish, but basically your enemy bait. It's your enemy bait equivalent. And that's really all I want to get from this place. Again, I think this cave goes a really long way, so I don't think I want to spend 10-15 minutes just going through a cave network. Again, I might show that off later on. I was wondering how you could even make such a long cave like this and still make it work. Well, I just wanted to get the fish from that cave. Alright, I don't think I explored this way yet. So, we'll take a look over here. I guess this way might actually lead to the warp point. That's actually good enough find. Always good to open up a shortcut here. Useful for later on. Alright, we can keep scouting. 20 arrows right there. A piece of heart sitting up there. Yeah, that cave to the left you can't reach yet. So I'll have to come back to that later. Trying to figure out why there are two paths here. Oh, this one might just lead to the 20 arrows, actually. Yeah, it just leads to that 20 arrows. Don't really need that. least I'm probably not gonna worry about running out of bombs anytime soon. Plenty of chance to get refills. And I can't go this way. Now, you noticed, I think, earlier, I actually burned a blue tree. There's another one right here. And it actually takes you to this heart piece you saw a little bit ago. And this cave over to the right you can't get to for a while. I think that's actually all I can do for this area. I'm trying to think where would be the next stop for me. Now, I got the big item, which is the sword. That's actually really gonna help. Again, it kind of sucks. I still can't use sword beams. You can, but you have to upgrade it again. Alright, so we made pretty good progress in this part. Got a Triforce dungeon cleared, bought some stuff, some heart pieces, but got the big prize in the sword. And now this fish we're gonna use later on. I don't think I can really do anything with it right now. So, down the line, I'll show what that fish is used for. And it's actually, you get a somewhat useful item for all your trouble on that. Alright, so next part, I'm probably just going to do more scouting. I think there's more stuff I can find at this point. More goodies to pick up. And we'll go from there. Alright, see you guys later.